As always, it was with a strong sense of foreboding that Detective Inspector Russell McCord knocked on the door of Superintendent Gilchrist's office. "Come in, come in," his boss chirped, obviously in one of his better moods. As McCord entered, Gilchrist rose from his elevated swivel chair, a gesture clearly not in honor of McCord, but for the benefit of the tall, blonde young man standing in front of his desk. "D.I. McCord, may I introduce Detective Constable Duncan Calderwood, who has just joined us from Glasgow CID? Seeing that you are still one man down, I have assigned him to your team. He comes with excellent credentials, and I'm sure you will make him very welcome." The super's tone made it clear that anything else was not an option. McCord shook the young man's hand, and with one appraising glance, took in his handsome features, clear hazel eyes, and expensive suit. Duncan Calderwood looked as if he were destined to wear cricket whites and sip tea in a rose garden. Exactly the kind of guy you love if, like McCord, you are 5'10" and hail from a council flat in Niddry. Calderwood could not have been out of Tullyallen Police College for more than a couple of years, and Glasgow must have been too rough a patch for his delicate constitution. Typical of the super to land him with an upper-class chump. "Russell McCord," was all he said by way of introduction. "I suggest that D.C. Calderwood assist you with the Lamond case," the super instructed McCord. Then he turned to the newcomer. "A suspected murder in March, still unsolved. After 6 months," he added pointedly. McCord was used to Gilchrist's attempts to put him in his place, but that did not make them easier to tolerate. The mutual dislike of the two men hung palpably in the air between them. "Happy to get stuck in," Calderwood said, a little too brightly. McCord led the way to his office along the cheerless corridor without a word, partly out of hostility, but mainly because of a natural disinclination to small talk, something he considered a waste of time. After his previous partner had gone, he had enjoyed the peace and quiet while he had the place to himself, and did not relish the prospect of somebody else invading his space.